I'm trying to film a thumbnail, okay? And this is a whole different other day. This is like a week later from when I recorded this. It's Mother's Day, by the way. Happy Mother's Day to me, even though my baby's not here. But anyways, enjoy the video. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Janaji and I'm 18 years old and you're watching Life with Nani. So, today I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was pregnant. Before I get into the video, remember to subscribe and turn on that post notification so you don't have cringe. Okay, so before I get into the video, I don't even need to say this, but like I wanted to do a whole full face of makeup and like look cute, but I don't have the motivation to do anything now that I'm pregnant. So I just popped on some lashes and some lip gloss, and I'm just gonna have to deal with this. But getting off topic, onto the how I found out. Okay, it's yellow now because this is 3 months old. Okay, so I hope I don't miss anything because I have pregnancy brain. So let me just try to think back. So a little bit about me and my boyfriend. We was together on and off for a year. We broke up for 6 months, but we got back together, and then, you know, we had our problems, but we worked through it. We stayed together, and now we have a baby, and we make 2 years on May the 26th this year. So I've been with him almost 2 years. I mean, if you're counting not counting the 6-month break, but we still was talking, like seeing each other, you know, friends with benefit kind of thing. But yeah, so around the time that I got pregnant, let's see, I was noticing some things. So like after, you know, ovulation and stuff, you know, girl things. Hold on 1 second. I want to get up and close the door because that music distracting me. Hold on 1 second.
2 hours later.
I'm back. I don't got on no pants. I want to be comfortable. Okay, so during that time, like after ovulation, I usually like my titties will start hurting so bad. Like the day after, it will start in my nipples for a week, and the week leading up to, you know, period, my titties will get really sore. But then like 2-3 days before, they will go back to normal, but they will stop being sore. So during that whole time, the 2 weeks, they did not hurt at all. So I was like, that's a little weird that I ovulate or whatever, because I'm trying to be good, okay? During that time, I don't let him nut in me, but he did. He knew it. He was like, see, like during the sex of that ovulation, he was like, but he's so good, you want to put a baby in. I'm like, oh. I looked on my I got an app, and it said I was ovulating that day, and it was at the 10.0. You know, they showed the score 1.0, 2.0. That day it was 10.0. So bitch, I was fertile, and he nutted in me. So, and he was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Little did he know. And I'm getting to the story. Little did he know. You gonna know. So okay, so they, going back to here, they didn't hurt. So leading up to that time, it didn't. I already said this, so I was like, what the fuck? So the day that it was due, it started hurting. No, a few days, like 2 days before it was due. That's when it started hurting, like really bad. Like I was walking, I was telling my sister, like, my titties hurt so bad when I walk. And she like, what? Oh my god. Yeah, that was the first clue, because that ain't never happened to me before. And I was like, something's up. So I just had little symptoms where I knew I need to look at the damn camera because I'm looking at myself. So so that was one thing. My titties started hurting during that time. Then there was one time where I was at work and my manager had got some pizza, and before she even walked to the back with the pizza, I was like, I smell pizza. And she surely did have pizza, and I was like, Where did this hound dog nose come from? Second sign, okay? So the third sign was I was at work because I was always working before I got pregnant and before like this coronavirus stuff came. I worked every day, only had one off day during the week. Bitch was making out Monday and still is, okay? So I kept on having to pee, and I really like, my manager was like, girl, you keep on having to pee. And you see, before that, before like, this was probably the day bore ovulation. I said it wrong. My manager had bumped my stomach. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, girl, you pregnant?" No, I wasn't even pregnant, but she jinxed me, okay? Because 2 weeks later, I surely was pregnant. So that was the 1, 2, 3. The third sign. Fourth sign was I was I don't know if this was a different day, if these two was different days or whatever. My brain was like not remembering nothing, and I was still smoking at the time, so you know, that messes with your brain. So I had ordered some pizza. My boyfriend had went and picked it up, and we was eating the pizza, and I was like, this pizza is making me feel sick, like I'm feeling sick. And he just like, you eat that shit up. And I only ate one pizza, 1.5. I couldn't eat no more. So then that was fourth sign. Another sign, I was nauseous too. I came in the room and I was telling my sisters, like, I feel sick. And it was like, ooh, Nani, you feeling sick? Are you pregnant? I'm like, no, but I know if I am pregnant, I'm gonna be sick as fuck. And I surely was. Like, during the my first trimester, I'm in my second right now, and I'm still throwing up. But during my first trimester, I was really, really sick. Anything I eat, I would throw it up. It was like so bad. And I was like, only some things that I eat, I throw up. I guess my baby don't like it or something, because he or she, I wouldn't know. I be like, after a few minutes, I would start to feel sick and throw up. She can taste now. So next, that was like the fourth time. So then the day I found out, which was Mardi Gras Day, February 25th. So okay, rewind. I had a whole plan. Like, my birthday is February 28th, so I was gonna have a lingerie party in the hotel. We was gonna get, you know, alcohol, weed, smoked out, drunk, you know, take cute pictures, all that. February 25th come around, and like, I still didn't get my period. So I'm like, what is going on? This shit is usually on time. Like, if it's not, it's like 1 or 2 days, but this was like 3 days past. And before this, I'm telling my boyfriend, go get the pregnancy test, okay? And he just like, he didn't even go get it. I mean, Mardi Gras Day, he did go get it. But I keep switching stories, but let me go back real quick. So I was telling him a few days to go get it, even before it was late, because like, I just had a feeling. I didn't tell him like that I thought I was pregnant. I was just like, go get a test, because he was like, you're pregnant. I was like, well, we're testing. I didn't tell him how I was feeling. The only thing I told him was I was sick. I was feeling sick when I was eating that pizza. So that's the only thing he knew of. I was keeping it to myself. I didn't want to tell anybody. Another thing, I was having really dry lips and really dry throat. And I was telling my sister, and I was like, I want to say something, but I'm just keeping it to myself. She was like, I know she knew. She knew what I was talking about, but she didn't think I was pregnant, okay? So Mardi Gras Day come around, and we had work that day, but we wanted to have a little fun before. So we meet up with our friend, Marissa, down the street, walking to the parade. You know, I stay in Metairie. So, you know, if you stay in Metairie, or if you live in Louisiana, they have a parade route by Toys R Us that goes down. So we just walk down the street because I didn't want to eat more, so I don't know why I'm exposing my address, but who gives a fuck? Who will come and find me, kill me, take me, whatever. So, we missed the parade because we, as girls that want to look cute, take all day, and then we had to wait for her. So, we go, and we missed the parade. We try to walk down and meet it, but we couldn't. So, we just turned around, and they talking about, like, we need to do something. We need to get drunk. We need to smoke or something. So, I'm the one with the money because, because but yes, I was like, I want to get some alcohol and weed and stuff, but I want to take a test first before I do that because I think I'm pregnant. And my sister's like, Nani, you is not pregnant. You was not. Like, because I had scares before and I wasn't. So I guess that's what they was thinking. But that time was way different. Like, in my heart, I knew. And I really wanted to go to the store because they got a store down the street that sells the pregnancy tests that I had bought one from before. But I didn't because I was like, my boyfriend go give me one later, which he did. He told me the night before, I'm gonna get you one tomorrow. So that's why I wanted to wait. But they want to do something now because we wanted to go to work fucked up, and that's what we did. So we went and got some E&J. I got 3 bottles of E&J. And then we went to this little room that we had. And I had a whole bottle of E&J to myself. Okay, so after that, we was smoking too. Oh shit, my foot. So yeah, we were smoking, and then after that, our friend had called. She was like, "Where y'all at? I got some weed. Come on, let's smoke." We on the next street. What street was that? You don't need to know what street. We on the next street, and we met up with her, and she rolled the blunts. We had like 3 blunts. After I done drunk that whole bottle of Amsterdam, my words, by myself, and I eat nothing. Like, I had woke up late. Because I had went to sleep late, so I woke up like at 1. And I just started to get ready because I had work at... No. I woke up like at 12 because I had work at 3. So, yeah. As soon as I woke up, I started to get ready. I didn't even have a chance to eat. My mom was already gone. They was out and about. They catch the break, but we didn't. So, I think I ate something. I had bought some food, too, when I bought the alcohol. So, yeah. Shit. Pregnancy pains. I'm always burping. So we go and we smoke. I'm crossfaded as fuck. And like, we didn't want to go to work. Like, we had work, so we had told them, we made up a lie that all 3 of us was stuck in traffic. You know, it's Mardi Gras. All the cars on the interstate, and we said they had a wreck in front of us, so they believed it. And it was like, oh, they're not gonna be here till like 4 or 5:30. Okay, that gave us a lot of time because at the time it was 3. So we smoke, have our little fun, you know, we crossfaded as fuck, and then we all leave to get ready for work. And then, you know, I go to work and I'm just, this my face by working. I'm just so freaking fucked up. And my manager like, you is fucked up right now. You need to get it together. I'm like, okay. I'm trying to get myself together. Like, I'm just in a daze, really. Like, I'm trying to control myself and not act stupid, because when I get drunk and high and crossfaded, I am all over the place, okay? So I'm proud of myself for even being that collective, okay? So, next thing you know, it's time for me. No, I was on my break, I think. Oh, it's probably like the end. I don't know, I guess I was on my break, I don't know. Or, you know, my boyfriend just comes sometimes to work. So yeah, so he came, and then, you know, people not in there, so I can just go sit at the table where he at. And I'm like, we talking about, okay, my brain is being stupid. So let me tell you one thing. He had asked for some, so when I went to go get it, he was looking at me, he was like, oh, you getting thick, because I was gaining weight, but I had lost weight because I was in Martin tickets. But then when I got a chance to sit with him, he was like, he kissed my stomach, he was like, my baby in there. He was right. See, now look, that's making me think about something else. Before that, a little bit, like 3, maybe even 2 days before that, we was in a shed, and he was touching my stomach, and he was rubbing my stomach. Like, I was laying on him like this, and he was back. So if you can imagine that, when we smoking, he was like, he just telling me how much he loved me. He like, I'm ready for my baby to be there. I'm ready to see my baby. I'm ready for her to be here. And he just rubbed my stomach, and I feel something in my stomach while he's saying that. And I'm like, ooh, I think she there. That's what I said, because like, I felt the weird sensation. It kind of felt like, I don't know, it was just a weird feeling. Okay, so back to the story. We were sitting at the table talking, and I'm like, you should go get a test. And CVS right across the street from where I work, so I might just go get one. And so he went and got one, and then he gave it to me, and I went to go get the bag to put it in, because I didn't want people to see that I got pregnancy tests. So then my coworker that's sitting, she is so crazy, Miss Shannon. She is so freaking crazy, but so funny. She was like, "Oh, y'all about to have a baby?" I didn't even take the test yet. He just had gave it to me. So now let me tell you, that next day, that lady went telling everybody in that freaking workplace, even the managers and the supervisors and everybody, that I was pregnant. I didn't even know at that time. Well, I didn't know at the time, but I didn't tell nobody because I just had found out. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, I went home and I took the test. I was gonna wait till the morning, but I had 3 in there, so I just was like, okay, I'm gonna just take one. And I'm already past due, so it should be positive already. And so I take the test and I went in my mama's bathroom. My mama and my stepdad, they was laying in their bed, and I went in their bathroom. I took the test, and soon as the P hit this part, that thing popped up positive. That blue line popped up there, not even freaking 3 seconds later. I'm looking at it like to see if it's going through, and I'm seeing it's going by really fast, and I see the line. I'm like, oh my god. That feeling is like something I feel like I will never forget. It was something that I can't even explain. Like, I didn't cry or anything. I don't know how I felt. I don't know if I was happy, if I was sad. It was just a weird feeling. Like, I was really shocked. I couldn't believe it. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like, honestly, I didn't even think I can get pregnant, because my boyfriend, he been under me for a little while now, and like before that, and I didn't get pregnant. I'm like, my reproductive organs is working correctly, so is it you? Can you not have kids? Are you shooting out blanks or something? But yeah, I guess he wasn't. So yeah, then I went and showed my sister. I wanted to record her reaction, but my boyfriend had my phone, so I couldn't. I wanted to get everybody's reaction, my family. Oh my god, I'm just noticing in that reaction video, I got on the same shirt. This is my second time wearing this shirt too. That's crazy. But okay, so I showed her and I just took this and I was like, Didi, and she like, oh my god. And I'm just sitting there in shock, can't even believe it. And she's just like, oh my god. That's all she could really say. And so yeah, my boyfriend came back like a few minutes later, and I showed him. Y'all see the reaction video. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna link it down below. Go watch it, go like it. So yeah, that's how that went, and everybody was surprised, but they was happy. I didn't get no negative reactions. I'm 18, I'm grown. Like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm not like, no shade, but I'm not underage. I might be too young, but I'm not too, okay? But that day my boyfriend was like really happy. He just gave me a hug. Like, after that little part that I got of him, we went up the stairs and he gave me a hug, and he was like, oh, we got a baby. And then so that night, that's the first night that my sickness started. After the drunkenness wore off, we were supposed to go to a club or something, you know, Mardi Gras turn up. You know, they were smoking and drinking at the place, but I didn't even want to go because I felt so sick. Like, I was so sick. I was like, I don't know if it's because I just found out or like what's going on, but I think it was the alcohol wearing off, and I usually be really sick. I get really sick when I drink, so that's all that was. I feel like they were just going off, but yeah, I couldn't go, so I stayed home with my boyfriend. And yeah, so that's pretty much how I found out. And if you want to see my mama's reaction, you can go and watch the video. If you want to know my daddy reaction, my real dad, I didn't put my stepdad reaction on my real dad in there, but my stepdad was just like, this is what he said. I don't know, I think he had my Instagram. Well, he said he was going through and he saw a picture, an ultrasound picture. Now, the day I went to go get the ultrasound, he the one who dropped me off, and he came in the place and he was like, wait, let me get to that part. So he said, are you pregnant? And I was like, no. And I was like, she ain't pregnant, you got somebody else. I'm like, not me. He was like, I was going through Instagram just swiping, I saw a picture of a baby. I'm like, and I was like, well, it's time to tell you, we about to be some grandparents. And then he was like, oh, Well, he didn't do that, but he just looked at me. And he was like, I knew I wasn't tripping. I saw all those pregnant women in there when I went to go bring it to the place. I had lied and said it was because of my neck, because I used to have problems with my neck. And he was like, I knew that wasn't the place that you go to get your neck checked. Yeah, they had a pregnant woman in there. I was like, why is this man coming up here? Now he gonna really know. And I did not want him to know. I wanted to wait till I get a bump. But yeah, he was like, why we hiding stuff from him? So how my real dad reacted, it was over, like, him and my mom was actually, you know, kind of arguing a little bit over text. And then he was like, oh, and you need to give her money because she about to have a baby. And he was like, who? He said, who? Bitch, me. Nani, you're talking about me. And he was like, damn. And that was it. He was like, damn. That's all he said was damn. D-A-M. Through text. So, but he did call like a few weeks later and was like, oh, what you having? Let me know so I can tell all your family to be at your baby shower and just get you some stuff. Yeah. My daddy's side of the family got that money. I'm about to be all my baby stuff. It's like, okay, so, yeah, that's pretty much how I found out, you know, the symptoms I had. Number 1, titties. Number 2, smell. Number 3, I had to pee. Number 4, I felt sick. And what else? Oh, and my back hurting was so bad. My back was hurting so bad. Like, oh my God. I was at work and I just couldn't do it. Like, I had to sit down. My back was hurting so bad. So, yeah, I went to the doctor like a week later. And I had an ultrasound. Let me show you. I was really early though. They thought I was more, but I knew I wasn't more. This was on March the 4th. It was a little bean. I was like 4 or 5 weeks. And then I had recently went on April the 1st. And here's my baby now. I'm gonna play a video so y'all can see because she took some whack pictures. Let's see the heart. Alright. But I was 9 weeks and 5 days. Now I am 14 weeks and 1 day. And I go to the doctor again on May the 6th, so that's in a few days. So yeah, I'm gonna have more updates soon on how I'm feeling, or weekly updates and stuff, just so y'all can know and keep up with me and my baby. Yeah. So look, I have more. I took 3 tests, and then I had like a few days later I was with my friend and we went to Walmart and I was like, I'm gonna buy some more tests because I still can't believe this. And I got more, and you see the same thing. I had one in the, I didn't put this in the story. I had one in the Walmart bathroom, like after I had bought it, because I had to pee and I just took it in. Sure thing, just like the first one, came up just like that in seconds. So yeah, that was it for this video. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe again and like and comment down below. Also share, and I'll be back with more videos.